I'm Devorah Wallen, and I'd like to share my Tea for Two, my Torah thought, for 2 minutes, more or less. This week's Torah portion, Vayigash, discusses how Yosef's wisdom raises him to viceroy of Egypt. This action-packed, emotionally laden parsha contains one of the most poignant scenes when Yosef reveals to his brothers that he is alive. The brother whom they left for dead in a pit, sold into slavery, is alive and ruling Egypt. He sends them back to Yaakov to break the great news. However, old, grieving, and suffering all these years, they're concerned about how Yaakov will receive the shocking news. Last year, we mentioned their clever scheme of music therapy. Yaakov's young granddaughter Sarah, a skilled musician and singer, is told to gently chant the good tidings before they are explicitly stated out loud. In this way, Yaakov will be gently desensitized to the surprise. The Midrash tells us that for as long as Yaakov believed that Yosef was dead, he was in a state of deep depression. He had agonized 22 years for the loss of his favored son, who was assumed dead. Due to this overwhelming grief, the spirit of prophecy left him. His distress caused him not only an emotional blunting, but a significant spiritual obstruction. What neuroscience might call a hijacking of the amygdala, the Talmud in Shabbos 30 says, Ein hashchina shora ela mitoch simcha. The divine presence only rests upon one who is filled with joy. However, once Yaakov was informed that Yosef was alive, his holy prophetic ruach, spirit, returned to him. As the pasuk says, Vatechi ruach Yaakov avihem, and the spirit of Yaakov their father was revived. According to the Torah, not only is joy important for attaining spiritual sensitivity, it's considered necessary for living a normal, happy, and healthy life in general. As a matter of fact, the Torah in Deuteronomy tells us about misfortunes that occur because you did not serve the Lord your God with joy and with goodness of heart when you had an abundance of all. So clearly, positive psychology is no 20th and 21st century invention. Some cutting-edge perspectives and techniques on cultivating gratitude and joy have been in the Torah for hundreds of years. Here's what the Mishnah tells us in Pirkei Avos, Ethics of the Fathers. Who is rich? He who is satisfied with his lot. To attain this level of joy, gratitude, and satisfaction, the Talmud in Menachos recommends that we make 100 blessings a day. Living Jewishly is to live with gratitude on our lips throughout the day. Even upon awakening, blurry and bleary-eyed, the Code of Jewish Law enjoins us to begin our day by journaling gratitude. We say the brief 12-word prayer, Modeh Ani, which keeps us mindful of the daily miracle of life. The words are, I give thanks before you, living and enduring King, for you have graciously returned my soul within me. Great is your faithfulness. The Midrash says that with every single breath we breathe, we should express our thanks to God. That's a lot of gratitude. Approximately 57,600 seconds of our waking hours each day. Obviously, no one is that mindful or obsessed with such a practice, but the Midrash is emphasizing its significance. Not only does the Torah think gratitude and other positive character strengths spiritually advantageous, but they contribute to overall wellness in body, mind, and soul, each element interdependent on the others. May we all be able to increase in gratitude and joy in our lives and the lives of others, at this time being particularly mindful of the basic blessings of life and breath, being aware that even a simple gratitude practice will bring goodness in its wake.